I don't know if you can hear me, but I made it across. It's really bad here, Verlaine. I think there's something here.
Okay, welcome everyone to the Rampancy.net podcast. We're going to be going through our Let's Play of Alien Isolation. I am Blackstar, along with Funkmon, who is not paying attention, along with Jillybean,
Hey.
who's also there, and Nargajan, who is somewhere in the background at some point. And
Sounds like we're talking to you on satellite.
How long should I wait before I say hi?
have a second. So we're actually going to be going through a very, very scary title right now. This is something that Funkmon and I have been looking to play, but have literally been too terrified to. So we decided to try and do this together. Jilly has also been interested in this one, so this is going to be a special experience for all of us. This is a little bit out of our comfort wheel. So there's going to be a lot of examples, I think, of me screaming like a little girl and running away. So if in fact I die of a massive heart attack for this, somebody else will have to pick up this particular playthrough. So you guys will all have to draw straws. But yeah, this is going to be Alien Isolation, of which, just to let everyone know, I have been a diehard Alien fan forever. The first R-rated movie that I ever saw in the theater back in 1986 was, in fact, Aliens. And then I immediately went out and got a VHS rental of Alien to see the original. So this is going to be a treat. I've been liking the first two of the series. I was not a big fan of the subsequent ones from 3 on, and I certainly hope that in the future they actually do change them. But this game looks really fantastic. We grew up, Narc and I grew up playing, Aliens on the Commodore 64, which was a fantastic title back in the day, and this one, it looks like such a culmination of the original movie. Is horror aspect and the survival aspect of it is very, very appealing to me. So, thoughts and feelings from everyone else before I start?
Have none of us played this?
None of us have played it. And it was
Okay.
Kevin Pollak, not Gary Sinise.
Oh, good. Oh, that you were talking about. Funk was letting us know about this horrible ride that they had. What was it, at Universal or?
No, it was Disney World.
Disney World.
The most kiddie of all the theme parks.
Okay. So
It
let's
was a traumatizing ride called Alien Encounter, which upon Googling, because I only had the guts to go on this thing once, right? My dad did it every time we went to Disney World because he's an adult, but I only had the guts to go on this thing once, and I was 6. So I didn't remember it very well. But turns out it's not alien related. It's just an alien.
Okay.
And
Now,
that had very similar, what do you call it? Things.
yeah, I'm going to adjust the gamma slightly up because obviously this is going to be a very, very dark title.
Turn it all the way up.
Yeah, well, I don't want to.
That's what I do in all my video games. I turn the gamma up so high you can see the vignette that they put on the screen.
See, I'm not a fan of that. I like deep, solid blacks. As long as they're not crushing.
First of all, it's gross. That's film grain intensity.
Yeah, I know. I'm any feelings either way. Does everyone want it cranked? Because I had it cranked up for whatever reason, or that's the default. So I don't know whether it should go mid range or what.
I can't tell the difference on the.
I can't notice any difference even in front of me, so I don't think you're losing very much. So tell you what, I'll stick it at 50%, just to see how that is. Let's see, and controller. Yeah, I've already inverted axis and everything, so it should be fine. Okay.
So they had the
You guys ready to go?
save on a magnetic tape. It looked just like a cassette tape.
Yeah.
Did they have tape-based storage in the Alien movies?
Well, a lot of them show they discussed it, but you don't actually see any mediums or them pulling any cassettes out. Mostly everything seemed very large, physical and mechanical from the original movies. But you did actually see kind of a look into the future with all the cameras on the alien marines and things, where you saw vital signs as well as a look through on cameras on their bodies. That is old hat today, where you see it on special op teams and things. But back in '86, that was like, whoa, that's cool, that's jaw dropping. So, Jilly,
Someone's being killed by a Rottweiler.
Jilly, what are you
Sorry.
doing? Kind of ruining the intro there, Jill. So any thoughts or feelings from you before we start?
Only that I'm really looking forward to this.
Really? Okay. The actual gameplay, or me screaming like a 13-year-old girl?
Both
Cool.
is good.
All right. So here we are with Alien Isolation.
Oh, Gary Sinise is on the Mission to Mars ride.
Head tracking? Yeah, I don't think that's a thing.
Dude, turn that back on. Are you crazy? That's fun.
I don't have a
Unless
camera.
you don't have a Kinect.
I don't have a Kinect.
We
Okay,
put
so
that on
what
novice.
difficulty should we do? I didn't think about this.
Gotta go super easy.
Nightmare.
Jeez. Okay.
Well, let me just say, this is a pretty long game.
That's what I'm thinking. We should go
and I
super
have a-
easy.
Well, I don't know about that. I would go medium or maybe easy. Don't go.
See, the thing
novice.
is,
But I
in
don't think we need a
kindergarten-
super nightmare here.
No, I would definitely
No,
stay away
I-
from these.
Yeah.
See,
I
the
think
thing
also
is,
if
though,
you're going to be talking at the same time, you'll be a bit distracted. So
Yeah.
yeah, I would say medium or easy.
okay,
Yeah,
well,
do default.
nah. See, I'm thinking the default will probably be too long, because I'm thinking of the length of this, because we don't want this to be 90 weeks. Because I want it slightly easier than usual, so I'd probably go with easy first time out.
Ooh, gotta go easier than that. Are you crazy?
Well, you know. So yeah, so I haven't gone really far anyway. So let's see. Yep. Now, is that bright enough for everyone? Did you want it brighter?
I can't see the logo.
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah,
it's
a
now
little bit
barely
brighter.
visible, so you
Yeah.
better turn it all the way to the right.
Yeah,
I
no,
think so.
not doing that.
Or you can collect and build something or other. Oh, geez. Well, you know what? The thing about the flashlight being... I don't know if you guys have this... Oh, yes, of course. The thing about the flashlight being useful, but it could alert people to you. That doesn't seem like a gimmicky way to eliminate the use of a flashlight. Like in Doom 3, you can't use the flashlight with a gun because they hadn't invented duct tape.
Yeah, well, that was the first mod that
Final
anybody made to
report of
that.
The commercial starship Nostromo. Third officer reporting. The other members of the crew. Kane, Lambert, Parker, Brett, Ash, and Captain Dallas are dead. Cargo and ship destroyed. I should reach the frontier in about 6 weeks. With a little luck, the network will pick me up. This is Ripley. Last survivor of the Nostromo. Signing off.
That sounded just like Sigourney Weaver. Did she do the voice?
It was,
think
yeah.
she
actually,
did,
yes.
yeah.
And in fact, I think she signed on for the
There's a-
vocals on the expansion pack that they had that put this
Yes,
in the
there's
Nostromo
a-
environment.
There's a deals in the original cast.
Ripley,
You have that?
I do.
I'm Samuels. I work for the company.
Doesn't everybody?
It's about your mother. We
Yeah, you
think
only
we
call it
may
the
have
company
found
when there's
her
only
mother.
one, which means everybody knows, right?
I have yet to hear anybody in this universe that doesn't work for the
Commercial
company.
vessel, The Anisadora has recovered what we believe to be the flight recorder unit of the Nostromo.
Where?
Zeta Reticula.
What did it tell you?
We don't know. The unit was taken to Sevastopol station. It's proprietorial material, so the company wants it to be collected as soon as possible. Sevastopol's a supply depot in the region. It's a permanent free port
I know what it
facility.
is.
Transit's arranged. There's a courier ship called the Torrens heading out that way in 2 days. We're going to travel out.
We.
Me and another exec. And you, if you're willing. Look, Ripley, when this job came across my desk, I read the case history. I know why you're working in the region where she went missing. You're still looking, aren't you? I've been cleared to offer you a place on the Torrens if you want to come along. Maybe there'll be some closure for you.
Ripley isn't here now, Mrs. Torrens.
I gotta say, from whatever year that this came out, I can't actually remember what the release year. The character model design and immersion of that interaction was better than anything that you saw in Andromeda that was just released.
Well, I thought you were going to
True.
say Life is Strange, which is
But
accurate.
they are literally just copying a scene from a movie with two different characters with different names.
Oh wow. Okay, I'm already here. Oh wow.
Oh, you
This
were
is
in cryosleep.
this is really immersive. I think it's probably good that I can't see myself in my underwear. Okay,
What kind of switches does that keyboard use? The Alps?
I'll have to check.
This came out in 2014.
Can you tell?
What?
Yep.
It looks like someone with this. It looks like someone's pranking you, and then just put in the keys randomly on that keyboard.
Keyboards in the future.
But this is really cool. It's got that.
This is very, very cool.
CRT look.
It looks very much like the original Alien film.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Neat.
I do love games that sort of let you change little tiny things about the environment.
Well, this seems
Like
to be
in
it.
Portal when you can put the radio in the toilet. Best part of the game.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the examples I was thinking of.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Oh my God, Wally's here,
Oh,
and apparently he's armed to the teeth. He's got missiles for arms now. Let's see.
So they're going to the Zeta Reticuli star system. Are you guys familiar with the why that's famous in the public consciousness?
nope.
Aside from references in Men in Black.
Well, there's a reason it's referenced in Men in Black, if it is, which I didn't know. Do you guys know Betty and Barney Hill?
No.
This is the first couple to claim they were really abducted by aliens. This is the start of the alien abduction phenomenon. Betty and Barney Hill were driving around in, what was it, New York, middle of nowhere, New York, and then they got abducted by aliens, and some nut job hypnotherapist decided to do like a regression thing to make them try and remember what happened while they were abducted by these aliens. And Betty Hill came up with a whole bunch of great stuff, all almost entirely made up, I'm sure, and claimed that the aliens were from the Zeta Reticuli star system. And these aliens, when we think about an alien, gray color, big eyes, no nose. The Zeta Reticuli star
abruptly.
system is a reference, probably, to that.
Oh,
I
you got
love
a
the
Reticuli,
old
of
manually
course, is a
save?
star that you can only see in the southern hemisphere.
Okay, apparently you have to manually save this.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
This
that's
is
gonna
this
be
has
scary.
like marathon 1 saves where you've got to go to these phones and manually do a save, just like the old marathon
Oh,
game.
wonderful.
That's
Oh, you
probably
didn't know
okay.
that, huh? It's also got crafting.
Take them all. X.
Really? What's scrap? I don't know what's
Who
scrap.
knows? Take everything. Treat it like a.
I should take
treat it
Wally.
like a like Morrowind. Just take all.
Just take everything. I have a feeling I'm probably going to want all of these later. How much of this can I actually take before the game says, no, your pockets are full? Okay, I don't see any other containers
Already
around here.
distinguished itself against Ender.
Did we lose Narc? Oh, wow. We got spacesuits. I have a feeling we're probably going to have to use those in the future at some point.
I hope not.
I think that's pretty much
Hey, the Purina logo.
going to happen. You know, it's funny you say that because that's the first thing that I thought of when I first saw the movie. Like, what does dog food have to do with this?
Star Wars had the Purina logo as well for some reason.
Yeah, that's weird. Okay, so that I think is probably the airlock to go out.
This one is the recliner room, according to the sign.
Ooh, a person.
Actual characters.
Thank God.
Ripley, it's certainly not good, and I very much doubt it's morning either. Sorry.
Say something,
I feel
Narc.
like death. I don't
Something.
know how you people
Yeah,
put
I
up
can
with
hear you.
purposely
But you
waiting.
definitely are periodically losing
Get used to
connection.
it. I don't do long haul very often. Most legal execs don't travel further than the coffee machine.
I'm surprised Weyland-Yutani felt the need to send legal at all.
The loss of the Nostromo and its cargo cost the company a lot of money. It's important we find out what happened. If I can close the case with a conclusive accident report, it'll look great with my superiors. I'm sorry. That was insensitive. I realize your mother has been missing for 15 years, and you...
It's okay. We'll both get what we want, right?
Have you seen Samuels? He's probably been up for hours.
I'll catch up with him.
Is she eating a gas station hot dog?
It looks like everything from a gas station is probably here. But yeah. And she seems to be playing poker by herself.
That is a little weird. You'd think they'd give her a solitaire game.
Yeah,
I wonder if you have like a weight limit, and if
Yeah,
you
I
take
bet
too
you'll-
much scrap,
I bet you
you'll
will
die.
at some point. You'll have to decide what you want.
Oh, I thought he was saying
Encumbrance, yeah.
yeah, well, I thought he was saying is like, oh, well, you'll have to decide who can actually go and who can actually stay because if you exceed the weight limit, it's like, nope, you're not coming with us. Sorry.
Just background on Alien.
Well, the Weyland-Yutani info on the Nostromo, I guess. That's the
Yeah.
old crew.
Quite like Kane, or is it Kane?
It's Kane.
Is that a reference I don't get?
I think they misspelled it a couple of times in
Probably.
the expanded universe.
Yeah, they were trying to cover their tracks, I think.
I read a Sherlock Holmes story written by obviously a non-Arthur Conan Doyle person, and they tried to make sense of the fact that Arthur Conan Doyle screwed up Watson's name in a couple stories in a similar way.
It's probably just a typo.
Well, he called him James instead of John.
Yeah, but didn't they use those nicknames interchangeable sometimes?
No.
James, John, Jim. Sure.
Good effort.
Don't you remember that joke? That,
Steven.
Same
thing.
No, that Al Pacino used when he told his assistant kid there to go pick up a bottle of John Daniels. And he goes, "Don't you mean Jack Daniels?" He goes, "When you've known him as long as I have." So yeah, people sometimes use.
Well, Jack is a nickname for John.
Oh, well, see, there you go.
Oh, Ghetto Blaster. Cool.
I was gonna ask. It's like, yeah, there's a boombox. What would you possibly receive?
Right. I like that they still have. It looks like a 4-band radio there.
Well,
medium wave.
These are tapes. These are all
tapes.
Cassette tapes. Wow.
Can you put one
in?
in?
If they really wanted hipster cred, they should have gone for 8-track.
Oh,
that's lame. No one uses 8-track anymore.
Yeah,
I buy all my albums on wax cylinder.
Yeah, anybody goes for the LPs. Okay, so I have to go talk to someone.
Oh, that door has the Purino logo on it.
Yeah.
Oh no, it has a plus.
Can you go up this ladder?
I forget. Does this game do the audio diary thing, or are most of the interactions like with live people, at least until they die?
I think they're with live people.
No, I think you get a lot of audio diaries later on.
Oh, do you?
It's been a while since I've watched it, but yeah, I think so.
Okay.
There was a person in there, just in case you missed them.
Oh, dude, get out of this room. I know what happens here.
Well, this is medical.
Get out of here.
I
We haven't even started yet.
This.
Ah, Ripley.
Samuels, did you wake
I
up
also
early?
think he is a
Well, I
replicant.
don't really need
Damn
as much
y'all.
sleep as the rest of you. I was just inspecting the Torrens facilities. A well-maintained ship. I realize it's a very similar model to...
The Nostromo.
Yes, M-class. A later pattern, but close in spec.
I've worked engineering jobs on ships like this.
Of course. Is Taylor up yet? She's not a seasoned traveler. Hypersleep may have been punishing for her.
We talked. She seems nervous.
I hadn't noticed. She's a skilled executive, though. Should help us with any legal issues we might encounter.
So if there's only one company, who's suing them?
Yeah, I was just thinking that
Individuals.
Why do you need a lawyer on a trip like this?
Oh, is this important? Please order more.
You always need a lawyer. By the way, those subtitles are microscopic. I don't think there's anything you can do about that because every playthrough I've seen has got them.
Oh, you've seen playthroughs, huh?
Oh,
yeah.
I've watched
ones,
playthroughs.
but I have seen some of this game played, but like not enough that I know, like tell you like where to go or anything like that.
See, I haven't seen any. I literally have probably seen a couple of highlight clips or.
Oh yeah, don't go in there. Don't go in there. Don't go in there. Just kidding.
You son of a bitch.
How did I? Considering, well, that's the exit, man. That is the only way out of this room. So for him to be trolling me here made absolutely no sense whatsoever. All I could think of is that his stream was delayed where he didn't see where I was going.
No, I just figured we'd get it out of the way now. There's no point in...
I'll tell you what.
No, you should have saved
that. If you
that.
do that for the entire rest of the Let's Play, I'll probably fall for it every time.
Every time, yeah. Okay, so now we're back where we started.
All right, so we went to the recliner room. You talk to the guy. What's your mission? What's your objective?
Well, supposedly we are gonna go to this station to. Well, that's back where we came. We're going to the station
to
pick
into the pet food room.
The pet food room.
That's the chair room.
I know this thing has a map. Has it not given
That's
it
the
to you
ladder
yet?
room.
Oh, I don't know. Has it? Oh, okay.
Oh, that's it.
Zooming out.
Oh, so
that's
goal
medical.
is to
That's
explore.
the airlock. That's the bunk room, sleeping quarters. That's the bridge. Okay.
So you want to go to the
yeah, so I was right.
Do a 180. We've already been to the chair room.
Well, no, this is straight through.
I don't think you've been to the bridge.
No, I haven't been this way. Is there a run key?
You'd think they'd have a sign that says bridge. Oh, she's gone now. And she left her cards.
Well, she probably went through.
She would not be a good roommate, I'll tell you that much.
Well, you know, people are slobs.
The Torrens is in very good order for an old M-class captain.
How'd that guy get here?
Took a few years and a lot of contracts to refit.
Well, he left first.
Now.
You said we're approaching Sevastopol station. Are we docking?
I believe your contact is Marshal Waits, is that right? I'll hail Sevastopol and arrange boarding with him.
Good. Let's get this done.
Don't worry, Miss Taylor. Routine. In and out. Connor, how we doing?
SMG loaded and calibrated. Approach vector locked.
Prep comm so I can say
Who's
hello.
saying that?
Channel open, Captain.
I think he's.
Everyone have their briefing document.
Oh, he's over here.
You can watch the approach on the monitors.
You think the approach will look like that
Yeah, there's
that
a
old
pilot
video
over
game
here.
Vortex?
You think?
Instead of watching on the monitors, why don't you look out the big windows?
Well, that's a funny thing because there's windows on the sides, but there's not any like straight ahead. There's all the consoles there. So
I think some of those documents can be read. There's one that was flashing
oh, where?
on the table. Was the document
yeah.
that can be read?
Well, if we're reading documents, we're not watching approaches.
This is true. Ah, see, apparently
Oh, the
that was
document
the
was a
right
monitor.
document to read.
That station
we
looks
see
like
it?
Anchor Wat.
Switch to monitors. Sevastopol Station.
It's funny, that looks like the cargo section of the Nostromo.
Damage.
Punch up 74. Tight angle.
I think the Nostromo
Looks like
was
the dry dock
towing
bay is
a
screwed.
refinery, wasn't it?
I can't
Yeah,
bring
it looks like the
Torrens into that.
refinery.
Yeah.
This is the commercial vessel Torrens out of St. Clair, registration number MSV7760, calling Sevastopol Traffic Control. We're carrying 3 passengers on a Wayland.
Yutani Bond, you're holding the Nostromo flight recorder unit. We request immediate permission to transfer the passengers port side over.
This Waits, Colonial Marshal, Sevastopol State, serious situation.
Hello, Marshal? Marshal, this is the Torrens. Say again?
That's why you don't
You
use
say
voice
lockdown?
comms for anything mission critical when your quality of transmission
Station's
is like
comms
that.
seem pretty screwed
They must
up,
be
so
well
I
within
figured
Jupiter's
Samuel's
magnetic
safe with
field.
the radio booster.
Or whatever
We can only
planet
keep the
that's
Torrens in
supposed to be.
transit for 24 hours.
No, it's just I think all space comms, for dramatic fashion, always don't work at the absolute worst time. That's a little tropey. I was kind of disappointed at that.
Stand by. My contract
But by the
doesn't
way,
cover
why are they
this.
using this
It's
vehicle
the
for
only option.
passengers, given
And
that
it's perfectly
the Nostromo
safe
was
to do
supposed to
what
be
I
a
tell
big cargo?
Cargo vessel, yeah.
And so
Well,
is this.
it was a towing vessel. See, the Nostromo was actually the little part in the front. The refinery was the big thing in the back, and people always confuse the two as being the same thing, and they're not. That's the difference between a truck and a trailer.
Fuck. Hating this. Just shout on me, Taylor. You too, Samuels.
Affirmative.
Maybe it's just like they already had this one.
You mean as far as the model, or this has like
It was
been
already going
repurposed?
that way.
My God, Ripley. You're doing good, Taylor.
What the?
It's going really well so far.
Oh Jesus Christ! Don't cut the line.
Taylor, Ripley, hold on.
Don't cut the line.
Yeah, I think they cut the line.
Uh-oh. They've Andromeda'd.
Samuels! Taylor! Respond! Anybody!
They did.
Now, why aren't their comms working? I don't understand.
Oh, because they're dead. The comms are probably.
Are they?
fine.
You didn't see it.
Well, yeah, all right.
Why
Following
did it
the
vent the
rules
gas
of
before the
movies.
door was closed? That didn't make much sense. Okay, Ripley is a survivor and can use many things to evade danger.
Okay.
All right, what danger are we evading?
Well,
Crouching
so
while
far,
moving
debris.
is quieter, but okay. So crouching is quieter. Okay.
Oh,
Standard
that's
seat
annoying.
rules.
Don't crouch at all.
So glad you're here to tell me these things.
So you guys don't know this bit that's coming next at all, then?
I don't know any of these bits.
Okay, I'll just sit here quietly, waiting.
Oh, this is creepy being in the helmet. wonderful. So now I'm in this airlock. Oh.
Yeah, so next your helmet is going to crack and the alien's going to have to buddy breathe it.
That's what I was waiting for. Okay, so... Alright, so I'm not on the... okay, so this is basically... Find help.
Dog chow button.
Okay, so that's how I changed out of my spacesuit. Okay.
Remember the dog food commercials that used to have... what was it? Well, it wasn't Purina, I think it was... Or maybe it was
Alpo?
Ralston Purina that was... Chuck Wagon. Chuck Wagon, where like the bell would ring and the little cartoon... you know, the little pioneers in the little wagon.
Don't go in there.
The horses would come across.
Okay.
That's what I think of every time I see that symbol. I expect you to push that button and a little
Turn on the
animated...
flashlight first.
I have a flashlight to turn on? Okay. Well, this is the map. I don't see any...
What a dumb map.
And these are the logs. Personal info. I don't know how that's going to help. And yeah, it's just a regular game setting, so I don't... Yeah, none of the other buttons do anything.
What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
They lit up that machine like you're telling a ghost story under the blankets.
Yep. Who put these lights here?
Says, obvious tips are obvious.
There's a save point right there.
Yeah, I definitely...
Don't save. Don't save. An imp will come out.
What?
That's what happens in Doom. That's all I know.
I also love, you know how long that took you? So, you know, you cannot save very, very quickly on the fly if you need to. I love that.
Oh, I'm not a fan of that at all. I'm totally wussing out and want my quick save so that I have a chance to try and escape whatever nastiness just happened to kill me.
So guys, let me ask a question. It's probably a dumb question.
From you, never.
You're Ripley's daughter, right?
Correct.
That's what I've inferred from the plot.
Yeah,
okay, good.
She was a little girl when her mom was lost, and supposedly this is 15 years later, so now she's a young adult, obviously working for the company, and she is still looking for an answer to what happened to her mother. And I think that the whole concept of this is that supposedly the flight recorder of the Nostromo has been found, and she's been given an opportunity to figure out, along with... what the heck?
Turn around, leave. Just go to space. Just
go to space. Like there's a button to push. It's like, nope, we're leaving. Go to space. Yep, space is safer.
Are you sure you don't want to see what's in that room?
Well, you know, I'm...
Is it a bathroom?
I don't know. Man,
don't turn around.
Oh, is there something over there? Is there something moving?
There's
like
fire.
A shadow flickering on the wall there.
There's a fire on the ground.
Fire on spaceships.
What the heck happened here? Yeah, why is there an active flame? Whoa!
Hey, the fuck, Jesus Christ!
Wow, Jilly's gonna be loving you in this.
This is brilliant.
That was bullshit, game.
Oh, wait. Oh, that's evil.
What was that? What is that?
Go through the vent.
Don't go through that vent.
It's a vent bypass. You got to sneak around through the tunnel.
Just go through the fire.
You either have to go through the very dark room or go through the vent.
Don't go through. Oh, you're gonna have to do the very dark room.
Well, I'm just wondering if there's anything else that I need to do before, because if I go beyond a certain point, I may be committed. Do you know what I mean? I may not be able to come back here, so I'm thinking maybe I should explore as much as I can before going ahead. Because if
you crazy,
well, oh wait a minute.
Yeah, I'm sure if you make a mistake now, in 30 hours, the game will tell you can't finish. So
yep. Hey, if you don't feed that dog at the beginning, you know, you lose the whole game.
First of all, it's a
Hitchhikers.
plant. Oh.
So that was the
dark text, the Hitchhiker's text adventure.
Yep. If you don't feed the dog, game over.
Dude, I couldn't even figure out.
It's
apparently
a loop.
in the United Kingdom, they call painkillers by their like scientific name. I can't even figure out how to get past that. Yeah,
it was analgesic, and you had to take that too. You can't advance. I think we got stuck at the Babelfish machine.
Yeah,
that's what I remember.
Oh, there is a collection of oh yeah, collect something or other. Okay,
dude, now you can inject scooges.
Yeah. Well, see, I'm glad I noticed that, because if I hadn't, I wouldn't have been able to get that. All right, so it's basically one big loop. I think the lights going on and off was just a troll.
Yeah.
It was just messing with you, because
everything
brings you right back to here.
Claustrophobic.
Oh, you think it's bad
so
now?
Don't go through the tunnel.
Where else can I go?
The dark room.
No. The dark room is the hallway straight ahead. It would have brought you to the exact same thing. We just did a loop. Were you not paying attention?
Okay, go through the tunnel then.
We literally went in a circle.
I'm gonna close my eyes.
Oh no, you can't.
I'm gonna mute it. I'm gonna mute it and close my eyes. Oh, good. Oh, this is all right.
Look, it's very well lit.
And guess what's gonna happen? The lights are gonna go out. Something's gonna flicker. Something's gonna explode.
Why is it shaking?
Oh, can I call it or can I call it? I hate being right all the time.
Yeah, exactly. A wave comprised of what?
Space.
Oh God, this.
Don't look up. Don't just straight up. Don't.
Well,
look.
I hate to say it.
I've blocked the screen.
I can't actually look straight up.
So, in another ride in Disney World, it's called the Great Movie Ride. You ride through a bunch of movie scenes, a bunch of famous scenes from movies. And there's a point when you're riding through the Nostromo, and you see Ripley off to the side, and she's hiding from the alien. And at some point, there's like nothing happening, but the ceiling is opened up, and you look up in the ceiling, and there's nothing there. And a strobe light comes on. It only does a couple flashes, almost like lightning, and the alien, an animatronic alien, comes down and lunges at your car from the roof, and it dribbles juice on you, and it's scary too. So you
realize you guys are getting terrified by the tutorial, essentially. I mean, this is just like teaching you, like, here's how you use a duct to avoid an obstruction.
Yeah, it hasn't even shown you the aliens exist yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's going to show us some point.
It's Quantum
the
Link.
folder's corrupted.
Sevastopol.
They need to practice good backup techniques.
So Sevastopol is being decommissioned. I will go over with each of you what this means in regards to your contracts and next placement, but for now, we have a job to do. Suits want this done with the skeleton crew, which means we will only be getting a few outside contractors to help. Does mean overtime. Should point out that the decommission does not mean lucky dip. Everything here has to be accounted for, and I will personally escort anyone found helping themselves to equipment to marshal weights.
What the heck does lucky dip mean?
Helping yourself to the leftovers.
Oh, I got it.
Bashik06 in the chat talking about that entertainment venue Funkmon is talking about says, that sounds terrifying.
Gee, where would somebody get that idea?
He also did bring up the fact that
can I put this out?
We already know that this character survives because Aliens, the way it opens and talks about her daughter, she lives to be old.
Oh, okay, good.
Well, yeah, but you got to think that the opportunity for that to change in this universe is what this game is all about. So if you don't make it, that would change.
I mean, that's a good point. So if you if you're playing Call of Duty and you're the Allies and you fail some of those missions that succeeded in real life, you still fail the missions.
Here's the thing, though. I feel like I should be putting that out because, I mean, the number one fear on a spaceship is, like, fire, because that's consuming up all our O2 right now, not to mention probably burning through a bunch of very important things. Oh, what is this? Are they trolling me with a little... Seriously? A little catwalk?
Just walk over the catwalk. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Oh, jeez.
What the hell?
Yep, they're trolling me.
Button?
No, there isn't.
Ooh, that hurt you. You've lost a bit of health.
Ow. I think I lost a bit of health before I fell.
Have some mushroom soup.
Yeah, I don't think there's any mushroom soup. I assume I can't get
Find a cake.
Oh, pierogies.
Where did you fall from?
Above.
There,
Don't go
yeah.
in there. What are you doing?
Trying to get back the way that I came. Yeah, there was a gantry over a chasm in the floor.
You don't seem to have a chasm.
Yeah, but if you look
above
up, you should be able to see where you fell from, but there doesn't seem to
Yeah,
be
there's
a
a little
hole
tiny hole.
They don't want you to. Okay, B to radial inventory. Oh,
Oh, you have one flare.
yeah,
Better blow it.
Oh, Jay.
They gave it to you. Better use it.
Yep.
Nope.
You don't want to end the game with 400
Hold that flare.
flares.
Hold that flare till the end of the game.
Yeah.
What do you think this is? Alan Wake?
I loved that game.
Me too.
I never played it.
Oh,
Me neither.
it's so good.
I played Blood Wake, which is the combat boat game
Not
from the original
not
Xbox.
the same thing.
Were they related?
Okay, wait. It wants me to throw my flare? Why would I throw my flare? I like my flare. My
Don't
flare
throw it.
that's...
To reveal what's in a dark area or possibly
Nah,
as a
just go in
distraction.
I think you want to walk through there.
Fashik06 asks, what happens to the cat that Ripley left behind? Didn't she take
Jonesy.
the cat? She took the cat with her
she
into
did take the cat.
into the sleeping chamber at the end of Alien, and then it shows up in a hospital scene, but that scene turns out to be a nightmare, so I'm not sure if we ever really know.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Jonesy, you get a chance to see not only in the hospital bed, but also in her apartment afterwards before she was leaving.
Oh, yeah.
And when
Oh,
she
yeah,
was
right.
going with Burke, when she decided, she looked at the cat and said, you little shithead, you're staying here. And then you see a
that's
close-up
right,
of the
that's
cat
right,
looking
yeah.
at the camera
Okay.
going, you better believe it.
Fashik also says, don't use the flare yet, no!
Too late.
Well, I'm holding on to it, so maybe
This
I
thing
can...
lasts a good long time, though.
Well,
Yeah, it lasts
yeah,
a lot
see-
This is
better
Alan
than
Wake.
a
That thing would
Alan
have
Wake
gone out
flare,
a minute
yeah.
ago.
Yep. Okay,
You
so I
guys
see-
ever play that Chronicles of Riddick game on the original Xbox?
No, but I heard good things.
No, I don't think I did.
In fact, supposedly it was
Keep
better than the movie.
moving.
Very good, very scary.
It was terrible.
Wait a minute, did you hear that?
My dad loves those Riddick movies for some reason. Hey, what's on the box down and
first
to the
one,
left?
the first one is legitimately good. I mean, Pitch Black.
Yeah, Pitch Black.
I like.
Box.
Yep, me too.
The box.
But that second
Thing on
one
the
was
box.
just whoa.
What's that?
I don't know. Oh,
Scrap.
scrap.
Sweet. Pick it up.
I think you've got to go up the stairs.
Oh, I think the flare is out.
Can you pick it back up?
No, I mean, I think the flare is burning out. Yeah, it's burning out.
I
Yeah,
see.
it's out.
See, once it starts to burn out, they're dropping it. Oh, God. Cutscene. Oh, no, it's not.
Oh, no,
oh,
it's
it's
just
worse.
Fires.
Oh, God, I've got to climb this up manually, and I can... Oh, man, and I can
Dude,
look up
ladders
the
are
thing.
scary in real life. I don't want to
Please.
climb this thing.
My head.
Yeah, a lot of
Yay!
Boom.
Creepy music.
Yeah,
The
shutting
best
shutting
kind.
that off.
Wait, was that a radio or was that a tape player?
That's a boombox with a tape player.
It has a cassette player, but it definitely has medium wave, two shortwave
but
bands, and
is it
FM.
playing a radio transmission now, or is it playing
No,
a
it
tape?
was playing a tape. It was playing a tape. But it's just it
Oh,
turns
you
on
turned
the
on the radio
display.
now. Can you change the station?
And it looks like there's only one button.
Why
and
would
it's
you?
the play
Why would
button.
you have that?
I don't know.
Who makes it? Does that say General Electric?
Yes, it does.
I don't know. I'm just wondering what good is
Not
an
a
ordinary
sponsor.
FM receiver in space?
Oh, jeez.
A lot of the alien universe doesn't make sense. Like, if you have just one company, what are you making and who are you selling it to?
Anyone here?
And when you seem to be
Maybe
making
every other
aliens,
company is a corporation.
Yeah, but
Don't look
they
in that
always
window.
say the company, suggesting that either it is the only one or that it is so dominant that it's the only one you refer to as the, and everybody knows who you mean. And if that's all you have, then basically your employer becomes your government. Just like
yeah.
in a totalitarian Soviet system, your government has become everyone's employer.
Maybe there's like a unified Earth. Now, I don't know nothing about the Alien universe because I've only seen the first movie, and I was too scared to really watch any of the other ones. Maybe there's some kind of universal human government, and one company has been granted the license to do space crap, and you sell it to They sell it to places on planets and whatnot. But if you're in space and you're doing spacecraft, you just call it the company because it's the only company that does space stuff.
I still think I think it's possible, but I still think it's a bit of an odd business model. Anything without competition is a bit odd.
Well,
Okay,
there is
so it's
there is
keeping an
that
active
weird
map.
commie alphabet underneath the good alphabet. So maybe we're in a.
Gee, I would love to talk about the geopolitical systems of the future right now, but I'm trying to get away from a bloody alien, and boy, you guys ain't
What do you mean?
helping.
You don't
Save-
even know if
save
there is
point.
one. You don't
Yeah.
even know if there
Oh,
is
that's not a
one. You
save
haven't
point.
seen anything.
I know there's one. I saw the trailer.
She hasn't seen the trailer.
All right, press A.
Oh, I got a pound egg repeatedly.
Oh no, dude! You know, Velociraptor's going to come out of the wall,
Yeah.
right?
Yep, pretty much.
Yep. There's also a mechanic in Alan Wake that's like that too. There are lights out in the forest powered by portable generators, and you have to do a little QTE to start them.
And it can be really difficult if the demons are sort of bearing down
Yeah.
on you while you're desperately trying to start a generator.
Not helping. not helping.
Just, it can be quite scary.
Oh,
Now, why can't I close
we're
this
not here to
door?
help. We're not here to help.
Yeah, that much is
don't
obvious.
have
The
any
terminal.
illusions. I love how that even looks like the Quantum Link logo.
Yes.
So the code for the door is 0340. That's
Get a
where one of the
notebook.
stashes is. Also, we're out of meds and low on water, so you're going to need to get some. It's your turn. Maybe it'll take you to take care of our stuff in the future. I was just waiting for something to appear at that window there when you came out of that terminal.
Please. Now,
See,
when I'm at a terminal,
like-
does that mean I cannot be killed, or?
No, I think you can be
No,
killed.
I think anywhere that's not a pause, you could be. The time is still passing.
Right.
Harris, Turner, get back here now. We have a track somewhere in engineering. Lock the terminal down, kill the power, and don't forget your reports. Make them thorough. We're gonna need our paperwork to be bulletproof when this shit's over. Waits up.
Make sure you put the new covers on the TPS reports. I was just going to say I like the idea of snooping through inter-office email better than the audio log approach, and then they just give us an audio log.
I wonder when that phenomenon is going to die, or if it's going to get so big
I've
that's
listened to
basically all audio drama.
I've listened to a couple of playthroughs of people playing
Oh,
Prey
there's people.
who've expressed a lot
Go
of
down there.
annoyance about it. So I don't know. Maybe
Where'd
the
they go?
tide. Maybe the tide is going to start turning against it.
What happened? I just saw people run through here.
Did you?
There's definitely a moving, shadowy thing. I thought.
No,
it
there
looked
were
like
three people. There were three people
it
running.
looked like a few people. Yeah.
They ran from 42.
yourself, what are they running from?
They're running to lunch.
You
Or
keep
maybe
telling
they're-
yourself that.
Yeah,
Oh, they
I think
probably
they're.
went in there.
No, no, they didn't. They ran
Oh, enter
across
the
the other way.
passcode. Enter the passcode. We know it now.
Yeah,
What was
who
it?
remembers
430?
3430.
340.
34.
There we go.
0340? Oh, okay. I was just watching
medkit.
somebody play Thimbleweed Park and was mocking them in my own living room for misremembering a telephone number, and then I just did the same thing just now.
You know, that might be a little bit different. I mean, yeah, I guess we're all kind of programmed to remember 4-digit pins, but we all know 7-digit phone numbers. Those are easy.
Yeah, so
Our
I could
brains should
never
be
do
already
European
wired.
phones. European phone numbers look weird
I
to me.
didn't know that loot was so important to the Alien franchise. I had no idea.
I think this is a mechanic that they are introducing simply because they want to give a little bit more depth, especially
Dude,
for the
15
crafting
scraps,
aspect.
you're rich.
Yeah, apparently. Can't seem to open up this door.
You're the scrap king of Sevastopol.
Okay, I can slightly jog faster.
I better open up that scrap pile.
Maybe you're powered by scrap. Maybe you're a robot.
Dun, dun,
Are you?
dun.
With fake images of my own mother that I'm curious about finding. I don't know. That's
You're a replicant.
It seems highly
Or you could
specific.
If you saw a turtle lying upside down in the road, what would you do?
I've never seen Blade Runner, as we've said
Oh,
many times.
I'm sorry. We have to
make a sequel,
completely
that's what I wouldn't
revoke
do.
Funk's nerd card for that if he has not actually seen Blade Runner.
I've never kissed a woman, so...
That's not what I've heard.
Oh. You've heard nothing.
What is with all the graffiti? That's what I don't understand. The breakdown of society, suddenly everybody finds paint cans.
Don't stand there.
Keep going.
Why do they have paint cans in space to do graffiti? That's what I don't understand.
There was a funny gag in Doom 3 where there's an email that one character sent to another asking why they had so many crates of chainsaws. Or something like, why do you have all these chainsaws on Mars?
Yeah.
I
I
supposed
think
to
you're
try
gonna
and
have to crouch
Best part
to
of
get
Doom
under
3 is that email.
sparking thing.
Yeah, what's really sad is I can't actually go over this barrier.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. Yeah, walk into it, see what happens. Maybe you'll die.
Well, it's gonna be a short stream if we do that.
Who are the people writing the graffiti for?
Well, that's just it. It
one's
makes no
called
sense to me.
a pollo. Oh, it's an elevator. Let's go to the elevator. That's not scary.
Elevators.
What the hell happened here?
See, I would have said that the moment I saw graffiti.
Big sale on Krylon paint, that's what.
R.I.P. Sevastopol.
Boy, this looks just like
An airport.
late 70s airports.
Yep.
Redesign. Which is
Yeah,
great.
actually it looks like Logan.
Oh, the old Logan.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I was
We're getting a creepy music cue, which
Yep,
suggests
so
to
which
me
is
you're gonna
never
jump
good.
in a minute.
Yep, which is never good.
No, I'm okay with the music. When the music completely stops after it's been going, then we're gonna die.
Okay, there's a door over there, but I don't know if I can get over this. No, I can't.
I think you're being pushed to go up those stairs instead.
Yep, the ramp, yeah.
Oh, there's a green flashing light over here somewhere.
Yeah, I
In
think
the
that-
chat, Mikhail13 says, check your map and look for points of interest. Don't miss medkit blueprints.
Well, I got one. I got one
What's
medkit
it?
blueprint so far.
We should have put this on extra easy.
That's what I was thinking.
You
Okay,
haven't had to do anything yet.
what are you talking about? I had to.
We had to crouch.
I had to crouch. I had to shut off a thing. Okay, what is this? Ion torch required. Okay.
Oh, yeah, so you got a blowtorch through that.
That'll be noisy.
Yeah.
Or maybe
not only
it
that,
gives
but
you
time consuming.
Maybe it gives you options, like you could find the code, or if you don't find the code, maybe you have a blowtorch, you can just cut through it.
I'm hearing this booming sound. Is that the music or is that actually environmental?
It's Julie's heartbeat.
That certainly closer to my heartbeat. Jesus.
Anyway, this kind of aesthetic. I'm just.
Oh, shit.
I'm just. Well, it's just a boat. You're fine.
It's a giant friggin'
It's
spaceship
one of
that's
them
about to
space
collide
boats.
into the window.
Is that the what were we? The Torrens? Is
Yeah.
that the Torrens?
Yeah.
Catch with what? A fly swatter? How am I supposed to...
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
No, wave out the window.
What the?
If only you had a flare.
Wait a minute. Who's closing blast doors?
Well, there's a big ship doing a flyby. If I was there, I would close the glass doors.
Oh, maybe there's a proximity sensor.
It's a little late.
Maybe there's a light sensor.
Great. Now I have no lighting whatsoever.
Or maybe they're on a timer.
Yeah, if only you had a flare.
So anyway, when I was a little kid, these things designed in the late 70s, like interiors and stuff, were still around just long enough to be remodeled into mid-90s things. So I have fond memories of crap that looks like this, and that's neat.
I'll know it's legit if we see an avocado green Sears fridge.
As opposed to the washer and dryer that you beat the snot out of?
Mitchell and Webb sketch where they're like on a fake home buying TV show and the Olivia Colman and David Mitchell are trying to buy the house, and then Robert Webb is trying to sell them the house, but the bathroom is avocado.
No, I've never seen that one.
Link time.
Yeah, let's put the lights back on. See?
What is that generator running off that it needs to be primed?
I don't know either. That's kind of mean, actually. And
is that like to wake up the hamster? You know, like.
Oh shit! What is that?
Is that a flashlight? Is somebody aiming a flashlight, or is it just a lamp swinging?
Swinging, but I think somebody bumped it.
Or something.
Not helping.
Go into the room, Blackstar. It'll be fun. Oh, on you go.
Don't do it.
Like, as if there were any choices of like, no, I choose not to consume this content at this time. I will
It's a
stay
question
outside the room.
It's a question of
indefinitely.
when, Narc. It's a question of going in at the right time or
Just
not
do it.
the right time.
Just do
because
it. Be a man.
things move on and things continue. Where if you interrupt it, that's when you get killed.
Well, the lights sort of stopped swinging, so...
They're not going to kill you at the first encounter.
Why the heck wouldn't they?
Because it's pointless to do that. They're going to give this thing an intro where they want you
save over there.
to load your pants first.
Why are there so many saves if we haven't done anything?
I think that save is probably a very important
So you
save.
don't have to redo everything when you finally do get killed. Also,
I'd have
put them
saved
everywhere
first.
so you're not telegraphing when you're going to kill people. Like, you know in Doom exactly when something happens because there's
Yeah,
a door and a
right.
pile of ammo. You're like, oh, well, I know what's next.
My favourite thing is when you come into a room that's full of small chest-high walls.
Mikhail 13 has what? Are you paranoid?
Yes, he is very paranoid. And we're trying to make him even worse. So Apollo is the central AI that monitors and provides guidance for all the Sikhs and working Joes on Sevastopol. Apollo also oversees all communications on the station. So wherever you are, you're in safe hands.
I just scared the hell out of myself by accidentally clicking Narc's link in the chat. Oh my god.
See if there's anything over here that's remotely useful. Oh, what's this? Play? Oh, jeez.
Ruya Jones, today's update. After numerous demands, Marshal Waits finally called a public meeting to address the rumors that have been circulating on Sevastopol. But instead of the answers we wanted, he continued to be evasive, and after only a few minutes, he and his team were pelted by projectiles from an angry crowd. A gun was fired, there was panic, and now Waits and what's left of his team are forcibly ejecting us from the terminal. Feels like we're on our own now.
Okay, so there's some kind of a disruption that happened even before we got here. To say the least.
Some guy in the mixer chat says, "There's no alien yet, bro. You're good." I like that guy.
Yeah, that's what everybody says. And then there's an alien there. So okay, so now I have scrap. So, but I've got to cut away that particular doorway. So the question is, how do I get my torch together?
I don't think you've picked up enough stuff yet. Because I think you need blueprints before you know how to make anything.
Yeah. Now, supposedly there are, well, okay, there's two terminal bits and everything right there that I've got. That's playable. So this is what the two elements on the map that are showing me there.
Yeah.
So I've got to go back around again.
I think that'll just be a side. Oh no, maybe it will be a sort of a more important
Well, I think
door.
that's the way out of here, actually. So the question is, what is around, or what can I use to either get beyond this bunch of garbage, or to
Auditor
get
says you should be looking for a room with a vent.
Yeah, he said if you go back into that room, there's a vent apparently, and we
Oh.
know how much you love vents.
Ugh. Oh, the one I was just in?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is there one above me?
I don't know how you would get into it if it was above you. Is that
Fashik
it?
says, don't worry too much about the torch, but the game does have a lot of backtracking. You'll be able to get it
really?
later.
Oh, okay.
In the bar.
In the
says
bar, he
Huntinger.
says. That's this room, isn't it?
Oh.
Open
Oh, it's a hatch in the floor. Oh, it's a
Oh,
vent.
great.
Okay.
Oh,
Yay!
you need the. You're gonna
Drop
need the
into the
torch, or you're gonna
bowels
get
of
eaten by a
hell.
Gru.
Come on, kid. You can do it.
Oh, great. Now I'm hearing something.
Mike wants to know if he can give you tips if you get lost.
Yes,
yeah,
you may.
I think that's
Absolutely.
probably a good idea.
Yeah, we're looking to do a playthrough, not necessarily completely without any assistance. So I'll take any and all hints I can get. Oh God.
Yeah. And frankly, the game is too long and it's got too many corridors and stuff for like a single playthrough to even,
Well,
it's
yeah,
not like you're
we're-
going to have memorized this geography
Nope.
by playing it once.
And it's not like I'm ever going to play this ever again. Okay, so we're going through the. I assume. Okay, there's an open.
Okay, there's another vent in the ceiling.
And so yeah, so we basically went under. One floor away. Okay, this looks. Okay. Oh man.
I love that you're whispering. In case the alien hears you.
Why wouldn't I?
Is this why guys take girls to cinemas to see scary films?
Do they do that?
I've heard that they do that.
Oh.
Oh, did that say right? There was like a little prompt there when you looked at the weird thing. I swear a prompt flash. Use.
Oh, use. Oh yeah, use the Zamboni.
Oh, he's so cute. Oh, I didn't go very far.
Harold. Hello, Harold.
Does that mean you can crawl through there?
Oh, maybe. Oh, there's junk.
Oh, you maxed out your scrap. Good.
Darn it. Was that a good thing or a bad thing?
That was fast.
Well, now we don't have to worry about it.
I'm not sure how I feel about climbing on the metal thing that's sparking.
Me neither.
I'm sure it's fine. You got rubber shoes.
I'm sure those are all perfectly normal spaceship noises.
I hate to say it, but man, my normal inclinations is going to extend this playthrough like a million hours.
I
Well,
always take girls to drive-in movies, Jill.
Old spaceships settle at night when it gets cold,
Yeah. You know, after
No,
the heat of the space day has left.
If it was in a day-night cycle around a star, I might sort of believe that. Oh, what
yeah, there's a dude. There's definitely a
Okay,
dude
so
over
there are
Follow
people.
him. Run up there,
and
follow
or,
him.
I'm not running after him. What are you kidding me?
Maybe it was your friends who died in space.
I don't have any friends.
What, so they're ghosts if they died in space?
This isn't
Not
real
making any
life.
sense.
You're role-playing as Ripley.
Yeah, she doesn't have any friends either. She just
I
met
don't know.
these people.
She's good-looking. She'll have friends.
I'm sure she'll have a lot of volunteers / suitors / hey, what are you doing tonight? But other than that, not to mention we haven't really met anybody like that yet. So,
Speaking
But
of which,
everybody works for the company.
Yep.
Do you think you get a company assigned spouse at some point?
That would be awesome. It would really eliminate all the stress.
You would
Yeah,
hate
it'd
whatever
be
the
great.
company assigned you.
I don't care.
Yeah, you say that. I know that we're totally opposite. I know how you feel about chicks.
Viewers are gonna think I'm not into women.
Dude, your self-description is definitely not the most kind towards the fairer sex. Just saying. And you know
No.
it. Yeah.
Just because I think they're gross
There you go. See?
does not mean
Description.
that I don't like girls. No offense, Chili Bean.
I'm
Mike
trying
says
not to
everything
take
in the
any
station
offense.
wants to kill you, not just the alien.
Thank you. Well, see, that is what I'm coming to the conclusion there of. Therefore, I'm curious about making sure I don't fall down a hole, get squished by a broken vent, a door accidentally opens up to space. I'm waiting for the androids that have gone obviously berserk to come through here and end up trying to kill me too.
I'm upset you
The
can't
working
steal
Joes.
everyone's luggage.
Yeah, not yet. That's later.
Well, see, I figured at some point I would have to pilfer things to try and get supplies, equipment, what have you. And therefore, all these strewn around boxes and things will become.
So somebody has been trying to
Vitally
get
important.
into that room over there.
Why? Why do you think
There's
that?
there's a jack on the door.
Oh, is that a Jack?
That's what it looks like.
I call him Johns.
I bet you do.
Maintenance jack required. Okay, yeah, so somebody locked
Oh, it's just
that.
a master lock. You can pick that.
It basically looks like a low jack for the door.
Maybe they're trying to keep something in there out of the rest of the...
It's been booted.
Oh, right. Yeah, now they can't drive the door off.
Exactly. Okay. All right, so this one just leads into another.
Yeah, there's a door down there.
Okay, this is primary airlock.
Ooh, somebody's got a little.
Yeah, mattress,
Little den.
nudies, beer.
Perfect.
Maybe that wasn't a nudie mag.
Oh, that's
Yes,
always
that's
really
absolutely
dark.
true.
Yeah. Oh, I'm hearing something down here.
Don't look in the window.
Look in the window.
You know, I'm getting a lot of mixed messages, guys. It's really not good.
Don't look in the crack.
Ion torch required.
Oh, thank God.
Was that a stormtrooper helmet in there?
Don't look in there.
what
are you
yeah,
doing?
look in-
What are you
look in.
doing? Get that away from there.
I hate to say it, but I think that's a skull, and
Oh.
right over
Oh,
there
that is a skull.
is a
Oh.
corpse.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm sure
man.
he's fine. He's just resting.
It's like what Tex did to Jimmy.
That's an old school reference.
You know, I don't know how much of this you're seeing over here, but this is very, very
Not a
dark,
huge
even for
amount, I
me,
must
yeah.
say. Is there anybody dead in there?
Is that a...
Not
That
I
seems
can
fine.
see.
Yeah, it looks like
Also
you're going to have
torch-
to go back to that room with the fence and then go in the hall.
Pion 4 says, "Yay, new game stream."
Glad we could accommodate. Yeah, there seems to be. I need to construct a torch.
Or find a torch?
No, you
yeah.
probably have to find a torch. So you go into the middle part of this room and then go all the way to the right, and then that should be... Unless you came in that way.
Well,
You
see, that's
didn't
just
come in
it.
that way, did you?
No, that's just it. See well, like they said, there's a lot of backtracking. Yeah, that's the front area passenger lounge, and this is the baggage claim that I'm coming in, and those are those two doors.
Oh my God! Someone load up game facts.
You guys lost already?
I don't know. It's not a question of loss. It's just I don't think I can continue on with this section without a torch. So the question comes,
Where's the torch?
Where is the torch, or do I have to make a torch?
Remember when you fell down? There was a ladder section on this map, so maybe you have to walk up the ladder.
Oh, I'm gonna kill the guy who thought it would be a
What's
great
over
idea
there?
to
See
do
that door that says 42 on it? That looks like another jack.
Yeah, that one also looks like it's been booted. Oh, jump scares.
Oh,
and-
good. I muted the stream. I forgot.
Yeah.
I was like, why didn't I hear that?
And this room is full of.
Hey, go over to the jack.
Yeah. Oh, corpses. You're standing in a room full of body bags. Do you know that?
Yeah, I just said I would.
Sorry.
Mike seems to agree that you need the torch.
Okay, get through the main door.
Oh, good. That's easy. Well, examine the whatever it is.
Just hold on for 2 seconds and look at the cross on the wall.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
That's your old FEMA code, isn't it?
Yep.
Actually, Mike says look for the maintenance jack first and then the torch.
Thank you, Mike.
Maintenance jack.
Okay, first we need the maintenance jack. Okay.
So the question is, where is maintenance, or where? Okay, fuck the marshals.
Fuck the marshals.
Looters will
Looters will pay.
Will pay what? Top dollar?
Have we been in here?
It reminds me a little bit of BioShock in that you're supposed to be looking at the remains of a society, or at least in this case a social group that's fallen apart over a certain period of time, but it never quite feels right, the amount of decay you see and the amount of time that's supposed to have
yeah,
passed.
because you don't really know. You don't know how long to hide. Oh.
Cheap.
Yep.
Why would I want to hide?
You don't need that.
You will do at some point, but
obviously
not right
they want you at some point. That's also very, very fast. That was a little disconcerting.
There's a safe
No, I just wanted to look in the
there
locker.
just
I'm
to
looking for
get
that maintenance jack thing.
It's
All right.
probably through that door to your left.
I think it was more problematic in BioShock because you had vending machines being stocked with ammunition, suggesting that buying firearms and using them on a daily basis was an ordinary enough activity for a company to continue to manufacture ammunition and stock vending machines. Yet the need to do so would seem to already indicate that society has collapsed.
Well, I think that was satirical of the whole sort of Ayn Randian paradise.
Have I told you guys how crazy I am and that I actually think everything Ayn Rand said is great?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've had that conversation.
Yep. No, you're definitely
Still
crazy.
Was that an
worries
old Nintendo controller, like with the joystick?
Ooh. You wanna?
Yeah.
Oh, dishwasher. Oh no.
The boombox per square meter factor is very high.
Yeah. What?
Oh, Ripley saying good stuff.
Okay, that was
That
weird.
guy.
Oh, why do I get the feeling he's holding what I need?
Oh, yeah, that might be it.
Ugh.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to go through that
Yeah.
vent, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's definitely holding what you need because he's holding one of those wrenches that you use to take
know.
like lug nuts off.
How can that be what you need?
Well,
It didn't
lug
help him
bolts.
any.
Oh, he's doing it wrong. Like, you ever have to go change a tire for your mom or something?
Yeah, that's what AAA's for. You laugh, but yeah, that's what you pay for it.
Yeah, I love AAA. 4 times a year you can use them.
I
I use them at
twice in
least
2 months.
once every time I go on vacation because I lock the keys in the trunk or something. Oh, there's blood smear from the roof.
Is that a
Dude, that
reel-to-reel
Jack scared
audio
me.
diary there?
Yeah, that's something else. So they've got cassettes for their Metallica albums, but they use these things to record dumb voice things.
My name is Zachary Watson. That's Watson. You get that? My complaint is this. Fucking marshals. They should be protecting us. It's their job. Something's on this station.
It's not a jack, it's a multi-tool.
Oh, he's gonna wake up.
I think I know this one you do.
You know, I have to keep something out. I'm fucking terrified. I'm fucking...
Grab the flashlight.
Yeah, can you pick up the torch?
The maintenance jack, the opposite of a Slim Jim.
Oh, it's gone. Oh, it's there.
And I guess you can't pick it up.
No, I can.
How
carry it
many
around.
million candle power you think that thing is?
Oh, please. 0.000001.
Oh, you're right. It's a video game flashlight.
Yeah,
you might as well
please.
just put a bunch of glowworms in a jar.
And shake it really hard because you'll get more out of that because there's never enough illumination. There's never good illumination, and sadly, whatever illumination you do have is going to last an inordinately small amount of time.
Wait a minute. Was the solution to that just smash the master lock really hard?
Yeah, but now you've got to crank it.
Yeah, but now I got to torque this thing.
Okay. Use the stick. Wow, only a quarter turn.
Pion 4 says, hey, did anyone else like Bioshock 2 more than Bioshock 1?
Nobody. Absolutely no one on Earth.
I kind of did. I found it fixed a lot of the things about Bioshock's gameplay that annoyed me.
So you think it was a little more refined?
I think it's a little more refined, yeah, but it wasn't as enjoyable a game.
Yeah, it looks just like a Nintendo controller.
Yep, and a calculator. Ooh.
Chat disagrees. Fashik06 says, I loved Bioshock 2, more engaging story in my eyes.
Wow.
Well,
I didn't know the internet was full of weirdos. But did I tell you guys?
Yeah, you did.
Did I tell you guys that I got?
Yeah, you did.
Where do you think we found
you?
you?
I got into a fight with some guy on Reddit about Halo. It wasn't really a fight; it was an argument. This guy on the Halo subreddit, which I still visit, even though I'm no longer a big Halo fan. So this guy in the Halo subreddit was talking about the Halo 4 story, and someone
Whoa!
replied,
Halo 4 had a story?
Yeah, it did. It did, surprisingly. And someone replied that he didn't really like the story, and he got massively downvoted. So the biggest, one of the famous people on the subreddit who was into all the story stuff and like writes story things for the subreddit says, Halo 4 is widely regarded by hardcore Halo fans to have the best story of all the games. And I'm like, what? What kind of parallel universe is Reddit in?
Well,
none of my friends think that's true.
At this point,
I don't think anybody at HBO thinks
if you
that.
still consider yourself to be a current hardcore Halo fan, it's because you think those games are good or even better.
Ugh. I was all for giving them a chance at the time, but they have not held up over the years.
Halo 5, super fun to play. Story's dumb. Yeah, and I was trying to tell this guy on Reddit, dude, the most hardcore people there are, the HBO people, all hated it. With very few exceptions. I talked to some 343 guys over in Austin. They didn't like the game. I mean, they didn't like the story. They loved the game. And I understand that, but they didn't like the story.
I'm hearing beeping in that room.
Get out of there. Get out of the beep rooms.
That room looks like they've set up a barricade.
Maybe they were just making a fort? Like with pillows?
It's B for barricade.
Yeah. Yep.
Don't hide behind there. What are you doing?
That's just it. I'm wondering if it is a place I can hide.
A hiding spot?
Get out
Well,
of there.
see, that's just it. I'm wondering if knowing where the hiding spots in are also going to become incredibly vital.
Nah, just
Yeah,
let
that might
yourself
be a good
die.
idea. You're going to have to run at some points, I think.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm sorry if it seems a little like I'm taking it a little slow. It's because I'm completely unfamiliar with any of this environment, and I'm sure at some point, knowing, I'm hearing footsteps.
Ooh,
My
there's
dad's
a
got a
big
birthday
game
in
there.
September, Blackstar.
Save to your left.
Save it.
Well, let's save it with there's something in the room.
You have to redo everything since the last save because there's something right there. You absolutely do want that.
Man, then I turn around and then it's there.
So will the alien kill you?
Yes.
Pion 4 says, you guys are mean to Blackstar. He's doing his best.
Yeah, but his best isn't good enough.
It is so true.
Mike points out the beeping noise is coming from save stations. That's how you know where they are.
Oh, okay.
That's nice.
To a point. Okay.
Yeah, nice for a thing that's supposed to be welcoming and safe sounding to make an annoying little electronic noise repeatedly.
Might as well go blom.
It sounds to me like a life support machine.
Okay, so is
Like
this
a
Apollo?
heart rate monitor.
Oh,
Maybe.
Jesus, what did you do?
I didn't do anything.
Best
I looked
musical
at it.
cue for a save point in a game ever, I think, is Fatal Frame 2.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Oh, that's that like PlayStation photography game. That's horror
It was on the
game.
Xbox too. It was on the original Xbox, and it's backwards compat on the 360.
squad.
Did you guys do a Let's Play in that recently?
We tried. We had some. We tried to do a stream last Halloween, and we had some technical difficulties with audio. That's not that watchable.
Don't go back. What are you doing? Get out of here.
Well, I'm just wondering where else can I go? I'm gonna look at the
Where was
map
the door?
here.
Through there.
Back to the
Go
main.
back into that
Because you got to
room.
go to the main.
There's a door there.
The big door. Yeah. And then you go down the stair to your left. And you go down the stairs, and then the door's to your left. The big door. And we got to get through there.
I'm wondering if I should check the end of the hallway
For some
first
reason.
before I.
Nah, just go through the door.
Well, do you remember there was those two doors that had no thing?
Yes.
That you had to jack through, so you could go and jack through those.
Well, there's a major point about getting through the big one over here, but yeah, then there were the two smaller doors.
You don't need those.
Is there a stamina bar here? Is there a limit on how
Just my
long
health?
you
There
can
seems
run?
to be. Yeah, there seems to be a health bar, which seems to be a total. And it does
But I
not
mean,
seem
but
to
can you run
regen.
full speed as long as you want? I guess that's what I'm thinking.
Well, considering this
when
is
it comes
full
time
speed,
to
I would
run.
exactly call this running.
In real life, that's my full speed.
Yeah.
And right now, I'd barf.
Oh,
cutscene.
okay. Oh, this does not instill me with a lot of confidence. Ah!
Oh.
What the hell?
Okay. Now, turn around.
There was a dude.
Come on!
Oh my god, what is this,
Oh,
Jilly's
Jesus.
dad?
It does sound very much like a Scottish man.
Where'd you come from? Ripley.
Off station. A ship.
There's no ships here.
There are now.
Well, that's
Big thing passed outside the window 10 minutes ago.
good here. Something blue just now. Rocked this whole place.
I saw it.
But lady, that's the least of our problems.
Yeah?
Yeah. Something's on this station. Something you wouldn't believe.
Like what?
A killer. You get it?
Okay.
That hawk moon he's got there.
What's your name?
I like how sweaty she is, because if I was having to run through a spaceship because there were strange things, I would also be sweating like a pig.
We got separated by the blast.
I think it's realistic
Find them.
for video
Heat
game
dissipation
heroine.
is a problem.
Yeah,
To know your
exactly.
way around.
Why? What's in it for me?
A place on the ship.
Mike says there's no stamina bar because you cannot outrun the alien.
I wouldn't expect to.
Comms. I need to contact my ship.
I spoiled the game for me. Turns out there's an alien.
This is your lucky day.
Funny, I was going to say the same thing to you. I'm the one with the ship.
Go, sweetheart. Seeks and comms is in the Systex bio. It's quite a distance, but we can get to a transit through the freight area. But watch yourself. We can get into all sorts of trouble there.
All right.
Okay.
How soon does this guy die? You think he
I think
dies as soon
like,
as
yeah.
the
Axl Rose looks
Marine
different
from
than I remember.
I'm wondering how soon it is before he betrays me or something.
Come on, I
Oh
don't
no,
wanna stick around
he's the
here.
Marine from the tutorial in Halo. He will die as soon as you open a door and it'll explode.
Yeah.
Unless he's Jenkins.
No, Jenkins had a story arc.
Did he?
I think so.
Oh, I meant Jenkins in Mass Effect, not Jenkins in Halo.
Oh, okay.
Had to keep my distance.
But Jenkins is the first one to die in Mass Effect too, so.
All right, good. I'm glad Jenkins is a really good throwaway Marine.
Stick close to me.
What?
Hey, don't move.
No.
Okay. We're not looking for trouble. Who are you?
I'm John. This is Ringo. They're just assholes. We haven't got time for this. Come on, Jana.
We're trying to get to
Fashik says Axel doesn't die as soon as you might think.
We don't need their help.
Oh.
Don't tell them anything.
I think he dies in 1980 when he gets shot by that guy, right?
That may just
I'm
be an
sorry.
indication that everything in
Good
this game
luck.
takes longer than you'd think to happen.
It's
After all,
a
we haven't
suspense
even seen
game.
an alien yet.
So wait,
I like their plan. Just lock the doors.
where did those guys come from?
Everyone's running shit scared, keeping to their own. Safer that way.
Why is that safer?
Yeah, I don't understand that logic.
I think the idea that everybody is broken up into small groups and they've claimed bits of territory in the station that they are guarding for themselves with whatever supply they've scrounged, and so they're Instead of safety in numbers, they've all just broken off into these little enclaves.
Yeah, for me, that would be the time factor. It's like, how long did this take to happen, and why?
I do love the
hope
perverseness of the designers putting in like about 20 safe stations, even when they know there's like no way you could have died up to now.
I don't know. I'm sure I could have figured out a way. But if I walked into that fire, it would have killed me.
Fashik says, this station needs Chip's Dubbo.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, please tell me there's no vents above.
Keep the noise down here. There might be people around.
Okay. If you told me what the
We're
hell was
people.
going on.
Oh my god, are you people?
Listen,
You gotta tell me now if you're people.
So he can't know about the aliens because you wouldn't have stood beside somebody for this long and not said, and by the way, there is a giant black,
He does.
shiny,
I think
metallic
I'm
penis
I'm
thing
pretty sure
chasing
he
us
does.
around.
Well, that's what
When
he
he
means
says
by
He
killer.
knows that things are dying. Like imagine this is Predator, even though it's not. Maybe he knows things are dying.
A psycho? A person?
no, something.
There we go.
A monster.
So he does
Yeah,
know.
so he
I
thinks
think he knows enough that if he goes around saying that there's an alien killing people, no one's going to believe him. So he's keeping it to a minimum,
You kidding me?
which
They're in
makes
space.
sense.
Well, if nobody knows what really happened to the original Ripley because she's just missing, then the as far as these people know, they're the first people to
Exactly.
do whatever this thing is.
And I think
So-
that was the whole point. That's the whole concept and how they wanted to execute this. Because right now, the rest of the universe, supposedly, does not know what's going on. This is their first exposure to it. So from our
still think
perspective,
he
it's
t-
our
yeah,
first
but
exposure
yeah.
to it.
But I still think he took a really long time to get to there is some kind of monster hunting us and killing us.
Bullshit, man. You should be looking for a way off. Are you crazy?
Why not just wave to these people?
At least we're safe down here. For how long? What if they come for us? Then we shoot the crap out of them. Now shut up. You're making me nervous.
Okay,
Well,
so
this
that's
is
a group
just to
of...
set up the idea. This is all just to set up the idea that people are just as dangerous to you as the alien
Yeah.
because they're all scared crapless.
Oh, great. Now I gotta go through one of these tunnels.
Well, at least we get to look at a Scottish man's butt.
Sounds
Jilly's
good to
happy.
me.
Yep, I knew Jilly was gonna be happy.
I've had run-ins with those guys before. They don't like strangers, even nice guys like me.
I'm shocked.
I ain't pulling your chain, darling. You want to go and say hello? It's your funeral. Those guns aren't for show.
Someone should be doing something.
They are. It's called surviving.
Well, here's the thing I don't get. If there's no way off this station, there's going to be a finite supply of food, oxygen, and water to keep everyone alive. So if that's the motivation of it, why don't they just say it's like, hey, everyone's hoarding supplies and killing off people they don't like to last longer.
What can I say? My butler's on holiday. Grab what you need. You don't know when you'll get another chance.
Okay, so
Better find some more scrap.
I want that damn torch because that seems to be important.
Waiting for a ship. Waiting for you, I guess.
Oh, there's scrap on that box.
Yeah, but I'm scrapped out. Every time I go for scrap, it says that it's full.
It can get pretty dark around here. You should take that flashlight over there.
Oh, finally, flashlight.
But don't bother
Good.
picking up a radio because they're everywhere.
The best part is we now know in the future the Scottish have acknowledged that flashlight is the correct term.
Yay!
Flashlight.
Because calling it a torch is just plain silly.
We don't want to get caught. Let's go.
9 volt. Definitely saving.
Do you think they invented LEDs in this? No, it doesn't look like it.
This way.
Well, the one on my head, I think, is... he seems very anxious to go and collect sensor.
What's the book?
Put that off, because that's not helping. I said off?
You've kicked the book.
Okay.
Does he have? Wait, hold on. Does he have like a centerfold
Wow,
posted up on his
2137
wall
November.
of a tool?
They have a what?
Where?
Look to your left. Look to your left. Got a big poster of a tool.
He does, yeah.
I love
It's
this
the one
guy.
that you have as well.
Yeah, but see, it's a hand-tech calendar. They're obviously the guys who make the tool, therefore that they have an
Oh, I
advertising
see.
calendar showcasing it. Okay, enough of this.
All right, let's follow the weirdo.
So the one thing I don't like is that, it seems to be very proximity and pointer specific on what you're highlighting. You can't just stand next to something. You've actually got to select it. And in a crunch, that could be bad.
Watch the vent. There's another vent right here somewhere.
Do you think this guy's short, or do you think you're tall?
I think you're tall. I always find this whenever I'm playing video games, is like everyone's so much shorter than usual because you're always given a 6-foot protagonist, and I am nowhere near that, so I always find I'm really tall in video games.
How tall is Sigourney Weaver? Isn't she tall? Like actual,
Yeah, she's
real life.
as far as the
6'1"?
actress, yeah, she's pretty tall.
She's a goddess. Hold on, I will tell you how tall she is.
Mike points out that because the station is supposed to be decommissioned, these people are supposed to have already left. And it looks like the alien came at some point and made it impossible for people to leave.
He must have put all those jacks on the doors. You idiot.
What? What?
You're supposed to take it into the dark hallways with you.
This is pretty dark.
Did you hear something? Is that you?
You smell something?
Yeah.
You guys smell what the rocket's cooking?
There's a battery over here that I picked up. See, I want to actually equip my flashlight. But for whatever
Use
reason...
your flashlight to find the vent entrance.
Well, see, that's just it. And I'm trying to...
What do? Hold Y?
Okay, I've got to build a med kit? What is this?
It's just an option. Might as well build one.
Yes, Sigourney Weaver is nearly 6 feet tall.
How tall? Can you check how tall Taylor Swift is? She seems tall too.
I will ask the Google.
Okay, apparently I've constructed a med kit. So now the question comes, how do I construct my flashlight here? Because...
Press start and then go to the control settings.
Do you want me to Google that?
No. First, just go to the control settings, it'll tell you. I guarantee it.
Okay, I'm missing something on one of these things. Yeah, no, that doesn't help.
Yeah, but go to options.
Okay, legend, and I can switch floors on this. Logs, personnel, and the only thing on here is Watson. I don't know if I gotta figure out everybody else's stuff. Next to activate. Oh, that gives my health back. Okay, that's a plus. Okay.
Apparently, if you just hold the flashlight, it'll put out a new battery in.
Oh, there we go.
And Taylor Swift is 1.78 meters tall.
Oh, that's 5'11".
How's that in real height?
Apparently 5'11".
Check the height of who's the girl in the True Grit remake? She seemed tall. Haley Steinfeld.
I love it how everyone is doing their very best to completely talk about anything other than what we're doing, because they're all terrified too.
True
I've
Grit
not
is
seen the remake.
Oh boy! Not only was the first movie, with John Wayne, probably a top 5 Western of all time.
it's such a
so
good
is
movie.
the remake.
Now, wait a
Haley
minute.
Steinfeld is 1.73 meters tall.
Okay, so
Mike is suggesting to us that
5, 9.
that the company knows that the organism is on the station, and that's why they're not really helping.
Well, that is a rumor.
The company's end goal has always been to find or get the alien, which is also not really making any sense outside of a dystopia.
Sure. In the second movie, they said, "Oh, it's worth a fortune to the bioweapons division." Although exactly how this is a practical weapon, nobody's ever been able to demonstrate.
No, not really. And if you follow the movies as well as the other stories and whatnot, they've always supposedly had more information about it than has been revealed to either the actors or any of the players.
Who are we using it against? I guess we want them to fight Predator. I guess.
I don't know.
But
Okay,
but they're not good at that either.
Yeah, I can't turn on the flashlight again.
I think your battery's drained.
Well, no, actually, well, that's what I was testing. I turned it off again to see if I could get that thing to recharge, and
Fashik does say that the batteries drain quickly.
Yeah, I know, and I'm sorry, I hate that. I hate that. It makes absolutely no logical sense, especially in the future where battery technology is supposed to be improving over hundreds of years. It's a cheap trope. It really is. Okay, so
the best flashlight gameplay mechanic I think in a game that I've seen actually is Alan Wake's, because as a normal light to just see where you're going, it always works and the batteries never run out.
Oh, more flashlight.
But as a combat mechanic, enemies you fight are covered in darkness that needs to be dispelled by the flashlight, and that power happens more quickly when you pull a trigger to boost your flashlight. I mean, it's not realistic at all, but it works very well within that game universe. And it means you do have to conserve batteries, but it also means that it never puts you in the dark. It just takes away part of your combat effectiveness when you don't have it.
Yeah.
I just wish batteries actually lasted as long as batteries normally last.
Yeah.
Just...
Bowl on the Twitch chat says Master Chief has a reactor on board, but still has limited flashlight use.
Yeah, I never understood that. Absolutely never understood that.
Yeah, really limited. Like, I mean, if you just turn it on, it's like turns itself off in 5 seconds. Obnoxious.
It's not smart to stay here too long.
No, I don't know if there was anything in those rooms I missed grabbing, because there didn't seem to be.
Who's that really tall girl tennis player from Russia?
Which one? They have so many.
Which one? Safonova or...
maybe she's not Russian.
Ukrainian?
Let me think about the year when she hit it big, and then you guys will probably know if I figure that.
Oh, he hears something.
Must have been 2004.
Yeah, I hear you. Will do.
Couldn't have been.
Oh, they're gonna die.
Something's going down. There's always something going down.
Come on. We don't want to piss him off. Hey, we can do this.
You always say that. You always say you got a bad feeling about this job.
She's blonde.
Well, that narrows it down.
They went away really quickly.
Yeah, they're fast.
Everybody in this game seems to. I mean, when those first guys were running through.
On your left.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be hitting that. When those first guys were running through that major hallway, they went through like, gangbusters, which made no sense to me because the major doors were closed. They would have taken a long time to open and then reclose again, and we didn't see any animation for that.
Fashig suggests that Funk is talking about Sharapova.
Yeah, that's her, Maria Sharapova.
Yeah.
Is she tall?
How tall is she?
I don't think she's supposed to be tall. Is she?
I thought I saw an interview with her on like Conan O'Brien or something, and she was tall.
Isn't she the one that dated Enrique thingy?
I don't know.
Enrique Iglesias, is that his name?
That's definitely a guy.
She is tall. She's 1.88 meters tall.
That's 6'2".
Yep.
That's not 6'2". That's gotta be 6'3".
Hi, Dave. What's up?
That is tall.
Help yourself a little? What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Hey,
Hold
he's
on.
been with me the whole time.
We're missing food
You're gonna have to distract them somehow.
Well, so he suggested that I should go to a generator and shut things off because they wouldn't really notice. So the question is, okay, where is the generator in relation to me?
Eyes open. Keep your guns ready.
Someone's gonna have to tell the boss.
Boss? He's a goddamn store clerk.
Okay, does anybody know where the generator is? I mean, there's a light off to the left here.
It's probably that trailer.
See, there's a red light through there on the right-hand side.
And help me check the rest of this stuff.
Ooh.
That is, if you could keep your trap from
More of them compound
Yeah, what's that? In that door.
window. If you look to the left, though, there's
I
a
think this is
weird
the
trailer
training
over there that I figure you're supposed to do.
This is the training sneak mechanic.
Yeah.
Go through the hallway to your right. That's obviously what you're supposed to do because it's giving you cover in that direction. Oh yeah, or go wherever Jilly said. Oh, it is a window.
I think if you turn left, I think it's going to take you through where I was looking. Because that's a power thing, right?
Yeah. Well, it looks like a generator, so the question is now, where can I turn this off from?
Oh my, what a huge... That's like a ship engine.
I bet you it can only power the lights in this room.
Probably, and they will deplete after, a certain amount of time, and it will be billed to your room, so don't overuse it.
What do you think? Okay, so if you have to turn
I
off
love
the
I had to
generator
stand
by
all the way
using
up to do
computer,
that.
How do you... How's the computer got power?
No, somebody's here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. It made no sense to turn that thing on and off when I'm in the room and there's only one access point to it.
I don't think Axel wants you to survive.
I think he's trying to get me killed. Jerk.
Would you kindly go over to that door on the other side of the room?
Doesn't seem to be broken. How would you know, Einstein?
You better do it quickly.
If the generator had blown, there'd be smoke. Well, it's not working now.
Maybe the safety got tripped. Could have been a rodent. Got stuck in it. Set off the safety.
A rat. Big fucking rat to do that.
Well, I don't know.
Nice work, Ripley. This way. Let's keep it down.
I love how he can make a full-on
I know.
sprint.
And nobody notices.
Yeah. Hey, please tell me there's another save point.
Yeah, there is right there.
Yay.
Ashik asks, are you getting nervous yet?
What do you mean, yet?
Yeah, I think
We're
the
on the
time for Black
start
Star
screen.
to be nervous has come and gone, and now he is into full-blown paranoia.
I was nervous pressing A.
I thought you handled that generator thing very well.
Well, thank you.
How much further?
Nearly there. Transit's just up ahead.
Could you imagine seeing this video games gameplay in 2001? Like when we were really excited about how Splinter Cell looked.
Yeah, we've come a long way as far as video games look and feel.
More generators.
Well, obviously they're not. They're very.
Unhappy is going to happen.
Oh, you think? I must think there must not be that very, good if they have that need that many.
It'll
of
be
them.
fine. Just run through it, and it'll end. Like when you're going from the bathroom to your bed and it's dark in the hallway. Just run and then jump into bed from the hallway.
Your bathroom is the kitchen sink.
Bashik points out that this is still technically the tutorial.
What? How long is this game?
Well, I was gonna ask. Oh my god. Because they for a tutorial, they're trying to lay it on kind of thick as far as the story and the environment goes.
So they're all taking stuff out from the decommissioning. Here's what you call a two-man rule lock. This means it needs two to open the door simultaneously from two different consoles. Most of us don't know each other, so this is the safest way of making sure everything stays secure, and none of us decide to head off with their own stuff. When you're on shift, take it in turns to keep guard and notify the other one if somebody needs to be let in or out. It means just us, no one else, no matter how much somebody begs, and no matter what sob story they tell you. If it's an alien is eating their leg right now, I was with a group before and we got soft and now I'm the only one left. Trust no one.
Wow.
I really appreciate how much that guy is committed to hyphenating no one, but also doesn't seem to care about pronoun number agreement.
Bull says that someone just released an alpha of a mod that adds virtual reality mode to this game.
Oh,
People have
God.
described hiding in lockers in VR as being terrifying.
Oh,
please.
I want.
No kidding.
I would think everything in this game would be terrifying in VR. I think going to the bathroom would be
Bull
terrifying in
watching on
VR.
YouTube?
What?
Hi, Bull.
Mike says, friendly reminder, always listen to every sound, especially from this point on.
Oh, believe me, I'm trying, but none of this chat is
This guy's
helping, let me
lying.
tell you. Let me
He's just
tell you.
telling you a bunch of crap.
No,
Don't listen to nothing.
I
Play
am
the game on mute.
desperately trying to listen to every creak of every door, and all I hear is, so the geopolitical structure in Afghanistan is really terrible this year. Really? I heard the Uzbekian tennis players are really pushing it hard this year. It's like, shut the hell up! My God, I'm sitting here trying not to die.
Can you check Charlize Theron's height?
Oh my God.
I know she is over 6 feet. I know that off by heart.
Who cares?
Because
Consoles at the same time to open it. I'll do this one. You go to the one on the other side.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's like being
I was
trapped in a
slightly wrong.
theater
She's
trying to
1.77
play a...
meters.
Oh, so she's also 5'11". Where are they
Split
getting
up.
these stats?
We can do more damage that way.
Oh my
Does
God.
Google have a database of tall women?
Apparently.
Check, Oops, sorry.
See, now I don't know what to do now.
Who played
You can-
Marsha Brady? Maureen McCormick. Check how tall Maureen McCormick is.
It looks like you're almost there.
Yeah.
Okay, so I gotta hit the power at the same time as Axel. Okay.
Ready.
You know some alien's gonna be there.
1, 2, 3.
Wait, does it mean go on 3 or after 3 or wait? Oh, never mind.
Yeah, they should have cleared
Oh,
that
what the
up.
hell?
There's a guy.
Oh shit.
Oh, Axel's going down.
Oh, you have to save him.
Fuck you! Get here now! I've got the thieving son of a bitch. You bums think you can take what you want? Get the fuck!
Oh, you're gonna kill that dude. Oh!
No,
What do you mean we're going to?
What a
We
guy.
just did.
Let's go. The others are on their way. We need to go now. Hey, you bastard!
Yep.
Move it!
Hey, you guys!
I love that you're running with the wrench out. That's adorable.
Oh, I'm trying to whack things. It's the only weapon I have. Oh shit.
You killed that guy!
Because he was going to kill me, you saved my life. This is about survival.
Ugh. Thought he was about to kiss me.
That's what I thought.
Hear something.
Press A to kiss Axel.
I hear something.
Axel?
Uh-oh.
On me.
Oh shit.
Is that the weird acid juice?
Oh god.
That's no big deal.
I hope he lifts his gun.
What the hell was that thing?
The guy from Terminator 2 could have done that.
Gotta keep moving.
And now I think you have the right to be worried about the alien.
Oh, you
Yeah,
think?
probably. Probably.
Well, judging from where the blood is, it was more likely a little sister. Don't have to deal with the aliens yet.
Oh no, it came from up there.
Oh, like
Well, that's
Little
just those
Sisters
weird
weren't bloody
things from
terrifying
Half-Life.
as well.
Yeah,
I know,
Little
I never
Sisters
found
were
them
really
scary.
Scary. No, they were terrifying.
Yeah, you guys are weird. You guys probably also think clowns are scary.
Yes.
What? Bull.
Oh yeah,
one
no, I
actually thinks
hate
are
clowns.
scary.
I hate clowns. In fact, with the
Clowns
new
are
It coming out, I'm
terrifying. Yeah.
debating whether or not I want to even see that.
I
Yeah.
love clowns. They're hilarious. Are you kidding?
Oh come on, start, damn you! Oh.
Oh my god, do you have to shake it like one of those ever ready ones?
I don't know. You gotta. It does not want to actually trigger, for whatever reason. I can't tell
Probably
if
have
it's,
to shake it like those plastic ever ready ones.
if it's the Y button or the fact that it's like its turn on and off function is different than what I would normally expect a flashlight to be, which is, I don't know, on and off. Okay, I can't get in here for some reason.
Looks like you got to go in the green door. It has pull.
Yeah.
There was a call transit there.
Oh, call, not pull. Turn around. Put your back to the door.
Let's not say we didn't.
It's coming.
I'm actually trying to set the age restriction on YouTube.
Oh my god, what is this? The slowest elevator ever?
Yeah, but I think you've missed a save as well. I can hear a save.
Yeah. Fashig points out that running will attract the alien flashlight or not. Even when it's not around, running will attract it.
Okay. Oh shit. Oh my god. I'm gonna need some new shorts.
What was even scary? The A button prompt popped up?
No, when the alien jumped down right in front of me with the door open. Oh yeah, you missed it. You weren't paying attention.
I was watching. I missed it. Oh, thank God.
Okay, I think maybe we want to leave the stream there for now.
What? I didn't even see it.
I think that was a really great tutorial. Great teamwork, guys. I hate you all.
Nope.
Nope. But yeah, that jumping in front of me right then and there, that was absolutely terrifying. So I'd like to thank everyone for watching. We're going to be doing this on Sundays between 10 and 11 a.m. So feel free to check out notifications. We're going to make sure that hopefully everyone
at least make it to a save.
Yeah,
well, that's just
you
it.
want to save.
Yeah, I had a feeling I would, but I figured I'd do that off camera in case I died. But yeah, so please feel free to take out check.
There's a save right over there.
Yep, running.
Remember, if you run the alien.
So now I'm watching the YouTube stream to see if I can catch that part with the alien jumping down in front of you.
Okay. There we go.
All right, the thing's almost there. We'll see.
Yep. So thanks everyone for watching, and yeah, be sure to check them out on Sundays. And
Hold on, don't leave yet. I want to see if I see the alien.
I'm gonna be leaving right now.